So studies show that people who nap regularly are more productive, they're more relaxed, they're healthier, they just overall enjoy a better quality of life. And we know this to be true because the Europeans have got this totally dialed in. Us Westerners, we're way off base with it. We tend to go, go, go. We are always like these overachievers and multitaskers, and oh no, we just have to be busy. Well, that's fine, and that's a beautiful quality, but it's also very much just as important of a quality to know how to relax and rest so that you can be more productive in that way. They seem somewhat counterintuitive, but they're absolutely not. So I wanted to introduce this noontime class, and welcome to the launch of it, by the way. Thanks so much for coming. That introduces how to take a nap at any given place, at any given time, with specific techniques. So you're going to be listening to binary beat music frequency. So we're going to work with the waves of the brain and the waves, energy waves of the body. And we're going to start with doing some breath work. And today's breath work is going to be focused on being able to alter your energy at your command. And it's a pretty simple technique, and it's a fascinating technique that involves a mudra, a position of the hands, and pressurizing the thumbs to connect with the flow of the nostrils. It's very interesting. We're also going to be, when I have you lie down, I'm going to guide you through a relaxation practice of lying down. And we're going to lie down in a specific way. And then I'm going to be playing these magnificent instruments known as the gongs. So we're working with Venus energy a lot already right out of the gate, and Mercury, because Mercury is still in retrograde. So I'm primarily going to be focusing on these two frequencies of the gong. While I'll be playing those gongs, I'll also be quietly guiding you with a script of relaxation. And the relaxation script is themed Anytime Calming. So this is a practice of Yoga Nidra. And I'm going to encourage you to go to sleep. Like, you'll hear my voice in the very background of your consciousness, but I want it to be able to dive deep into your literal unconscious and just have an experience of that. And then I'll wake you up, serve you some tea and fruit, and off you go. Sound good? We're going to do this every Wednesday. I get a lot out of this, even though I don't get to actually go to sleep, but it's so incredibly relaxing for me to practice breath work with you, and also to be able to guide Yoga Nidra, the yoga of deep sleep. So without further ado, I'd like to invite you to look at your laminated sheet. Nadia, you know this already. So the tune-in mantras, because we're going to create an experience with Kundalini Yoga as our foundation that we're going to be practicing this experience with. This technology is working with our Kundalini energy, it's working with the chakra energy, it's working with the mental bodies and the whole human design fascinating concept of the 10 bodies. And so we tune in to connect to our consciousness in a higher elevated way. So the first mantra at the top of the sheet is Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. And this is basically a devotional mantra that is connecting you to your true self, you to your true nature, and acknowledging that you are truth, that you are the light, you are divine, and your consciousness is elevated to receive and be that. Then we follow it with the second mantra, which is the one right down below it, called the Mangala Charn. And this is a mantra that expands your auric field. And your auric field is very, very important this year. We're in a 7 frequency of this year with the 2023, and it's all about platform for elevation, which is our auric bubble. So this mantra basically fills your auric field with the light of truth. So it's very protective, and it's also incredibly magnetically attractive. Good. Let's start. So we're going to rub our hands together and sit tall and close the eyes. Just right away, relax. Keep a gentle stimulation with the moving the hands back and forth, creating this frictional warmth. Start to connect with the breath through the nose. And as you connect with the breath through the nose and you're continuing to rub, move into further inside of yourself into this in-depth exploration internally, and just observe the beating of the heart, how your rhythm of your energy flow is, remaining conscious of the breath, adjusting the posture, relaxing the shoulders, lengthening the spine a little more. Feel the heaviness at the base of the body and the lightness at the top of the body. Create a balance between these two qualities. Good. Now, press the hands nice and firm together and just feel that beautiful warmth and energy. And then bring the backs of the hands into the center of the chest with the backs of the thumbs resting right in the center of your chest. Take a deep breath in through the nose and softly exhale through the mouth. Again. And now, keeping the mouth closed, just breathe in and out of the nose and feel the energy of the heart opening, expanding, blossoming. Grateful for your breath, your body, your mind, and this beautiful opportunity that we are creating by gathering and practicing together in our group consciousness and community. So we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Take a deep breath in and hold the breath. As you hold the breath, squeeze the muscles along the spine, squeeze the energy upward. And then slowly exhale and soften, relax. Keep the hands where they are. Stay connected to the heart. And know that you have now released our Kundalini energy from behind the fourth vertebrae. It is spiraling up in this beautiful 3.5 cycle spiral. Chakras all coming online now in a heightened fashion, connecting everything internal to the external field through the connector of the arc line, your halo. And let's expand now this external field with the light of truth. Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhigodade name, Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhigodade name, Adigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhigodade name. Inhale deeply, holding your breath, and expand the light around you, all around you, above and below. And merge our lights together. Let's beam to infinity and beyond. And exhale. And grateful for our ancestors, our guides, our angels, our light team, always present, always with us. And Satnam. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of just very gentle movement, just to get things unlocked, moving, and relaxed. So we'll come to an all fours position. Spread the hands wide, fingers wide, and put your hands right underneath your shoulders. Now your knees are hip width, but your heels are going to be touching, and the tops of the feet are pressing onto the floor. This is a 4-point support that will move the spine up and down in between. So we're going to exhale and arch our back up like a cat, drop the head, tucking the chin into the throat, and pull the navel point up to the spine. Now deep breath in and arch the spine down, pushing the navel point out. The head lifts, throat opens, eyes remain closed, and roll them to the third eye point. Exhale, again arching the back up, head drops down, squeezing gently around the throat, navel pulls up to the spine. Inhale, arching the spine down, lifting the head, opening the throat, eyes to the third eye. Keep going. Keep going and just find a nice rhythm, a nice pace that feels good for you to do this spinal flexing movement, combining it with your breathing. This is known as cat-cow. Really nice exercise and movement to do for the health of the spine, for the increase of pranic life force energy in your body. It's also a beauty exercise. It really creates a nice flush of prana vitality into the face and a sparkle in the eye. Keep going. Again, at your own rhythm, your own pace. And breathe in and out through your nose. Keep filtering the breath, warming the breath. Create a direct connection to the pituitary and pineal gland through breathing through the nose. Good. A few more. Good. Now we'll inhale and lifting the head up, arching the spine down. Hold the breath. Deep breath in. Hold the breath. Push the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Now exhale, arch the back up, and really breathe. Push all the breath out. Push the navel up to the spine. Pull it up to the spine. And press the tongue again to the roof of the mouth. Hold here. Now inhale neutral. And then exhale, we're going to sit back on the heels, really open the knees wide, stretch your arms forward, put your forehead on the ground, bring your palms together in prayer mudra, forehead on the ground, arms resting on the ground, knees wide, open up the hips, the low back. Just relax here into this Guru Pranam, bowing to the light within you, breathing. Offering an affirmation, a prayer. Me within me is the purity. Me within me is the reality. Me within me is the grace. I am the master of this space. That is whole. This is whole. From that whole, this whole arises. From that whole, when this whole is negated, what remains is whole. And then slowly coming up, and we'll do a little bit more movement. And if you're comfortable to sit on your heels, that's great. If not, come back to sit cross-legged again. But place your hands on your thighs, sitting tall. And we're going to inhale, shrug the shoulders up, and then exhale, just let them drop. Good. Now relax. Just let the shoulders be very heavy. And inhale, lift your left shoulder up, and exhale, lift the right shoulder up. Inhale left, exhale right. Now pause. And now we'll reverse and we'll inhale the right shoulder up and exhale the left shoulder up. Good, and pause. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And then slowly let your head drop. And begin to inhale as you rotate the head back in a circle, going to the right. And as your head, left ear drops around the left shoulder, start the exhale. So it's a long half circle, exhale, and then as the right ear crosses the right shoulder, the inhale begins. Nice, full, deep, rich inhale all the way around to the left shoulder, and then the exhale begins. Consciously connecting the movement to your breath. The next time that you are midway at the bottom, center, chin towards the chest, let's reverse. And now let's start to inhale as the left ear crosses the left shoulder. Inhaling all the way around to the right shoulder, crossing the right ear, crossing the right shoulder, and then the exhale begins. Nice and smooth, complete breath. We'll do about another 2 more circles. This is so good for the thyroid, good for the brainstem. It's really nice to release tension that perhaps has built up in the shoulders, the neck area, the upper body from computer work, driving, just, whatever can create tension there. And then the next time that the head is dropped to the center, inhale and stretch up through the golden cord internally through the crown of the head. Pull down through the silver cord through the tailbone simultaneously. Feel fully connected. And then exhale. Let's come down off of our knees, stretching the legs out. And just gently begin to tap the legs, increasing the movement so the heels get a nice drumming. And you're just tapping the whole back of the leg, backs of the knees, calves, heels, thighs. Good. Now point and flex. And then circle the ankles. And reverse your circle. Good, and then extending the arms out, just keep the legs where they are, and we'll flex the hands and fist. Flex, spreading the fingers and fist. Do that a few times. Keep your chest lifted, shoulders relaxed. And then make a soft fist and circle. go the other way. Good, and then just shake. Shaking the hands like the hands are just going to fly off the wrist. Just give them a nice shake. And then turn the palms towards each other and keep that shaking movement. The fingers are just flying through the air. Good. Okay, nice. All right, let's sit in cross-legged position comfortably, and we'll create this breath practice of altering the energy at your command. So we're going to interlace the fingers so that the right thumb is on the top. All right, so this is my right hand. So when I interlaced, my right thumb is on the top. All right. When I went to do it naturally, my left thumb is on the top. So I had to regroup. So your right thumb is on the top and your left little finger is on the bottom. Okay? You're going to hold this mudra just nice and cozy right at the solar plexus. Now notice that your thumbs are nestled into that little hollow spot between your index finger and the thumb. Do you feel that? Do you see it? That's the point that we're going to be focusing on pressurizing and making a correlation with, for example, pressing the right thumb into the left nodule of the hand is going to open up the left nostril. Same with pressing the right thumb into the right hollow of that part of the hand is going to open the right nostril. For now, though, I want you to just relax the hands, holding them in this mudra. Sit tall, close your eyes, and I want you to focus on how the breath is flowing through your nostrils. You'll always have one nostril to be more dominantly open. This is a natural rhythm that we have. About every 2.5 hours it shifts, but through the yogic technology and practice we can master that and put it at our own command. This is applying to how your brain is operating as well. So the left nostril connects to the right brain. Feminine energy, creative energy, relaxing, soothing, receptive energy. Right nostril is your masculine, divine masculine. It connects to the left brain. It's action, it's logical. It's putting things into the box to create analysis. It's definitely sun energy. The right side, the right brain is moon energy. So just notice which nostril appears to be dominant. Closing the eyes and just really concentrate on that. Now I want you to concentrate further and focus on the breath literally at the tip of your nose. This will help you to determine which nostril is dominant. Now, when you've determined which one is dominant, for example, if your left nostril is dominant, I want you to press into the right hand and switch it at your command. It might take you a few breaths before you feel that switch. You may get a sense of like a very subtle opening, like almost like a pop, very subtle, of the right nostril opening if it wasn't dominant before. And then once you've established that you're breathing dominantly through the right nostril, switch it back to the left by pressing the thumb into the left hollow of the left hand. And we're just going to continue with that practice. Keep your gaze and focus to the tip of the nose and just gently pressurizing the thumbs. Eventually, when you really become create the mastery of this, you won't even need to pressurize at the hand. You'll just be able to willfully, through your willpower, create this shift. Just maintain a gentle, firm pressure in the grip of the hands, keeping them at the level of the diaphragm, solar plexus, and continue. altering your energy at your command. Keep your shoulders completely relaxed. You can have a gentle pressure at the hands, but none in the shoulders. This is important. Just continue to explore being able to alter the energy, the sun, the moon, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the left and right brain, creative aspects, all with the breath. Shoulders very relaxed, keeping a nice pressure in the hands. Tip of the nose focus. Just really be aware of the flow between the left and the right nostril dominance. All at your command. When you're ready, you can go even deeper into this exploration and feel how when you shift to the left nostril dominance, where do you feel it elsewhere in your body? Same with the right. Just go on a deeper exploration for about another 2 minutes. Good. Now take a deep breath in and then exhale all the breath out and hold the breath out. Release your hands, stretching the arms up. And as you stretch up, holding the breath out, if you feel anything that's amiss in the body, send energy to it. The breath held out and the arms stretched up. It's a great body adjustment. Now inhale and just relax. Now taking your time, I want you to start to make your way to lie on your right side. So you're going to take the bolster and you're going to use the pillows behind your head so that your arm is maybe under a pillow and the head is going to like sandwich it, and then the other arm can be on top like this, and then the bolster can be in between the legs. So you're going to lay on your right side, and you want the bolster to be long ways. Let me get a bolster and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, laying on my right side, I'm literally going to put the bolster like this. So I have it, my legs supported like so. The knees are just gently bent, and then the pillow under my head is, I've got my arm, my right arm, just gently sort of underneath the pillow, and I can either take my left hand, my left arm, and rest it on top of my body, which is actually a very nice way to rest, or I can adjust and put that other pillow, if I want, here underneath this arm. Yeah? So you just want to get really propped up. Cover yourself with a blanket. Stay warm. Take your time and just really create a rest nest for yourself. Take all the time that you need. I'm going to dim the lights just a little bit more. And then once you're comfortable, you can make any final adjustments that you may need to your clothing, to the props, and feel free to move at any given time, really, if you need to. No problem. As things continue to adjust as you relax. So start by, again, do an assessment. Just start from your feet, moving up through your legs. Checking in to see how the legs, the lower body, is feeling. And again, take time to make any adjustments as needed. And then check from the waist up, your torso, your arms, head. And again, make any adjustments, any lumps, bumps, anything like that that might distract you. So now take a moment and scan your entire body, making sure you're as comfortable as can be. Hips, feet, legs, back, arms, shoulder, jaw, forehead. Just checking in and making any further adjustments if it will help you to be your most comfortable. And just feel yourself settling in. As we begin a soothing practice to become very calm and quiet, serene like a still lake. And now I invite you to set aside anything that's happened before this moment. And set aside anything that's happening after this practice. Just bring all your awareness now into this practice for these next 20 minutes or so. Setting everything aside for this moment to be calm, quiet, and connect. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, letting go of any thoughts you'd like to let go of in this moment. This is your time for yourself. Again, I invite you to make any final adjustments if you need to. Let go of any need to do, just being. No agenda, just peace. Begin to experience the stillness even more. Know that you can move, but if it feels good, just allow yourself to enjoy this stillness. This chance to do nothing. Resting just as you like. And if it feels restful, allow these words to be received energetically rather than mentally. Even your mind can rest now. Effortless awareness. Feel all experience becoming more and more effortless, serene and effortless. This practice of Yoga Nidra, yoga napping, has now begun. A series of energetic points will be named. Allow your awareness to float effortlessly from point to point. Let's start by floating awareness to the point between the eyebrows. Effortless awareness of the point between the eyebrows. Hollow of the throat, right shoulder joint, moving freely to the right elbow joint, wrist joint, right thumb, tip of the index finger, tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the little finger, effortless awareness, right wrist joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint, hollow of the throat, shifting awareness over to the left shoulder joint, elbow joint, wrist joint, left thumb, tip of the index finger, tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the little finger, shifting freely. Left wrist joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint, hollow of the throat, heart center, right side of the chest, heart center, left side of the chest, heart center, heart center, heart center. Resting awareness at the heart center, not thinking, just feeling. At any time you wish to roll to your back, be in relaxed posture on the back, you may do so. Become aware of the breath, aware of the body, gently moving with each inhale and exhale. Notice on the inhale, the abdomen gently rises. The and chest rises. On the exhale, abdomen falls, chest falls. Inhale, abdomen rises, chest rises. Exhale, abdomen falls, chest falls. Feel this wave of breath, like a wave washing into the shore and washing away from the shore. Follow this gentle wave of breath. Each breath, watching the wave rise and watching it fall. No need to make any changes to the breath. Simply watching. Watching the natural wave of breath, like watching gentle waves on the ocean. Begin to count the waves. Simply follow the natural pace of breath. Inhale 1. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 4. We'll continue with this, counting the waves of breath to 26. If you lose track, that's fine. Simply start again at 1. awareness back to your heart center. Notice the heart center rising on inhalation, falling on exhalation. Start to bring awareness back to your body. Feel your body peacefully resting. Feel the support beneath you. Notice the temperature of the space that you're in. Notice the sounds. Start to introduce movement into the body by taking a few deep breaths. And taking your time, I invite you to roll onto your back and start to wiggle the fingers and the toes and start to feel the lightness in that movement. Stretching and moving your body in any way that you like. And as you're stretching and moving the body, you're breathing and you're conscious of your breath. If you like, you can rub the soles of the feet together and rub the palms of the hands together and just gently rock side to side on your low back. Our Yoga Nidra practice is now complete, and we're starting to wake ourselves up and just take all this beautiful, calming, soothing energy and sensations with us out into the world. And then when you're ready, I'd like you to roll to your left side and just taking your time, use your arms and pushing yourself up and coming and sitting upright again at your own time, in your own way. Be aware of the other people in the room now with you, a little bit more awakened. Good. And when you're sitting up, let's start to rub the hands together again. Keeping the eyes closed. Just getting a gentle warming sensation starting to flow in the hands and all the fingers, in between the fingers. When you feel like you've got them really nice and warm, take your hands and cup them over your eyes. And feel the warmth bathing and soothing and nurturing the eyes, nurturing your forehead, around the sinuses. Feel the fingertips gently touching around the hairline, activating the arc line, your halo. Conscious of the breath flowing in and out of your nostrils again. Just observe which nostril is more dominant. Or maybe they're both fully open now and you're in this beautiful whole state of balance. And then when you're ready, just slowly, keeping the eyes closed, let the fingers trail down to the eyelids and just massage the eyelid. Inner eyelid and moving it out to the outer point of the eye. And then go up to the rim underneath the eyebrow and just massage all around the eye socket. Just very gentle, soothing touch. And then start to massage right between the brows with the fingers, the third eye point, stimulating the pituitary gland. And then create a little bit bigger circles, smoothing out the forehead, coming out to the temples. Taking your time with this exploration of massage. And then coming down to the hinge of the jaw, opening the mouth a little bit. Let really just get into that point. Might be some sensitivity there, and just gently massage it. Encouraging relaxation there. And then coming all the way on the ridge of the jaw to the chin. Using your thumb and fingers to just give a kneading massage at the chin. And then take your fingers and massage the space between the upper lip and the nose, the nostrils, massage there. And then come out to the cheeks. And then come to the ears. Massage the front of the base of the ear. And then go to the back of the ear. And then take your thumb and fingers again and just really massage the whole ear. Get inside the ear. Nice. And then hands come up to the top of the head and vigorously move the scalp around. Getting a little bit more of an invigorating movement here and stimulation, and then drop the head and really just give your whole head a nice, brisk scalp massage. Good. And then let the hands just stroke the throat down, downward motion. And then gently, with the fingers drumming the sternum. And then make a soft fist and gently drum the navel point. Starting to create a little bit more stimulation for you to move out into the world with. And then take the hands, again, the fist, soft fist, and drum the inner thighs. Good, and then left hand on the chest, right hand over the left, right in the center of the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Again. Exhale. And then gently blinking open the eyes. May prosperity be unto all. May peace be unto all. May fullness be unto all. May auspiciousness be unto all. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. One long Satnam together. Inhale. Satnam. Satnam.